I'm going to be doing the roller class. So I've got 2 different lengths of rollers. Okay, if you don't have one of the long ones, then you can always just roll a few beach towels together, put some hairbands round, and that will give you the same basic effect when we lie down on it. Okay, don't worry too much if you haven't got a roller. Lots of the moves can be done without anyway. Okay, so either place the roller in line with your knee. Yeah, once we're in our mermaid stretch position, you can roll here and back. Okay, if you're feeling a little bit more stretchy and you've got the rotation in your body, then the roller's going to go here. We're going to go along our mat. I'm going to be attacked all the way through, aren't I? Okay, so we're going to take the roller here. Both hands are going to go on the roller. I'm just going to walk the roller away. Let our head relax all the way down. Take it just as far as you feel comfortable with, and just pause and stretch. Reach that roll away from you. Then you're going to press down into the roller. The head's going to lift. We're going to work those back muscles a little bit, and we're going to lift the chest up towards the ceiling. So we're going to go again. So if you only want to go to here, you're just going to have a little curl into those shoulders, and then you're going to lift back up again. Okay. Then we're working obviously a little bit harder if you can take it all the way down towards the floor. Let your head go right through your arms, and then press into the roller and lift it back up. Let's go 3 more. So we're going to roll it down. Breathing in, breathing out, lifting your chest right up towards the ceiling. And again, taking it down. Obviously adjusting your seated position if you find this really uncomfortable. And last one, rolling down. And rolling back up, lift, lift, lift. And rotate back centre. Okay, so if you've had your roller here, then it needs to come round to the side, so we're going to side bend. So a little movement if you want to, just stretch up. Just roll it away, just bend that elbow, keep the chest facing forward. And then try and work those waist muscles to bring yourself back up again. So a little side bend over, take the roller a tiny bit further this time if you can. And bring it back up. Let's see if we can go all the way. So we're going to take the roller right the way away. We're going to give ourselves a really big stretch out, both hands reaching away. Press down into the roller and work that waist to lift back up. Give me 3 more. Gonna stretch ourselves over and press and lift. Good, last one. Stretching over just as far as you want to take it. And lengthen up and relax. Just let go of the roller for a moment. Hopefully it won't roll away. Hold on to the leg. And we're going to stretch away. Oh, that's going to feel tight. And lengthen back up. Need a few more here. Stretch away. So this foot can either be tucked under, yeah, or it can be in line with the knee. It's a little bit tighter for me. Okay, so I'm just going to keep the foot tucked underneath this one here. But just find your own nice, comfy, relaxed, seated position. A little stretch. Give me one last one. And release. Okay, take that little bit of work on the other side. So just take the roller around. So obviously this is one of the few moves you do need the roller to actually work as a roller. Okay, so both hands on the roller. Again, I'll do a few here for you. So either here or here. So if you're in line with the knee, you're going to roll it forward and relax down. And roll it up and lift that chest. I've got the sneezes, I've got hay fever. You're going to reach down and roll it up. Okay, 4 more. I'm going to take it around here so I can just equal up on that really great stretch. And lifting back up towards the ceiling. Use your breath. Breathing in, roll away, get a little bit more movement for me. And breathing out, lift, lift, lift. And again, keep it going. A couple more here. Stretch through those arms. And lift through the chest. Let's go, last one. And lift. And relax. Okay, going round to face front. Roller to one side, just gentle little stretch. Okay, try not to be here. Okay, let that shoulder go and push back up. Take it deep if you want to. Just see how far you get away. You should feel both sides of your waist working here and then pushing you back up again. So take it all the way over if you can. You should be getting a nice big stretch down outside this hip and then working those waist muscles to come back up. Go 3 more, stretching over, pressing down with that arm and lifting back up. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Obviously without the roller you can just take our normal mermaid stretch, side bend and push it back up. Holding onto the leg, give me a few stretches away. Again, relax this shoulder. Try not to keep that tension, just let it all go. Let your head and your ear feel lovely and heavy and lengthen back up. And again, stretching over and lengthen up tall, okay? Don't come back short. Stretch yourself over and lift back up tall. Few more, stretching over, relax the shoulder. Remember, keep the chest facing forward. You don't want to twist at this stage, so chest facing forward. Give me 1 more for me, stretching over. We've got a little massage after this. And lengthen up and relax. Okay, so we're going to come to seated. So you could sit on your towel, you're not going to get quite the same massage. Okay, or you can sit on your short or your long roller here. Okay. So you can keep your feet on the floor and just rock from side to side. Yeah, rock forward and back. Just very gently massage out those glutes. Yeah, so side to side or rocking forward and back. If we can, we're going to take the hands behind us. We're going to balance on our toes. We've got more weight on the roller. Okay, so deeper massage. So both knees go to the side and then both knees go back. As I go over to the side, yeah, really get into that muscle. You can rock forward and back. The lighter you are on your toes and your hands, the more weight you've got into the roller. So take it over, little rock, forward and back. Maybe a couple more. We can change it a little bit. We can take the feet off completely. Yeah, a little massage and then pause. Gonna lengthen, bring them back, take it over, little massage and lengthen and bend. Give me a couple more each side, taking it over and stretch, yeah, and take it over. Stretch. Remember, at any point just place your feet down. Even just sitting on the roller is going to be great. And stretch. They feel good. Let's go 1 more each side, keeping this chest lovely and open. Hopefully you're not falling off. And relax. Okay, we're going to stay on the roller. I'm just going to come lengthways. Okay, so again, you might be more comfortable here just with a towel underneath you. We're going to take a little stretch forward. So, going to take those legs out nice and wide. We can relax our toes as well. Hands just falling through the knees and gently stretching ourselves forward. Just relax your breathing. Creep a little bit further down those legs. Take a few moments to breathe. And rolling back up. Okay, still got to be thinking about your body and your awareness and your balance. Okay, so taking ourselves forward and reach those arms right down towards your toes. Give yourself a little pull into that stretch. And relax it up. Then flex those feet. Give me 2 more. So hopefully you might be a little bit closer to your toes than normal because our hips are lifted, okay? So if you can grab hold, just give yourself a little pull into that stretch, making sure our head is heavy and relaxed, so the top of our head is going to go down through our knees. And roll it up nice and tall. Let's go 1 more. Resting down. Also, if you've got an extra band at this stage, yeah, just hook it around those feet and give yourself a stretch in. And carefully bring it back up. Okay, we can leave the roller here, we can come in front. So just a little bit of work on our knees, not too much. So the roller can either be here, okay, or if it's not uncomfortable, it's a little bit easier to have the roller hooked in your ankle. Okay, so with it hooked in our ankle, we're going to stretch up, we're going to squeeze our bum, press our hips forward and take a little stretch back. And then use our stomach muscles to bring ourselves back up. Because the roller's here, we're not going too far back. That way we haven't got too far to come back up. Or we have the roller just by our toes. Yeah, we've got more stretch going back. And then we've got to work a little bit harder to use our rib cage and hip connection to get back up. So we're going to stretch back. And then use that rib hip connection to come back up. Give me a couple more on this side. We're going to stretch. You can always place something behind the roller, okay, to make sure it's not going to disappear. Give me one more on this side. Hopefully feeling the stretch down the front of those thighs and into your knees. And lift it up. Ooh. Okay, let's change arms. So either in the hook of your ankles or behind those toes. So much gentler stretch and much easier bringing ourselves back up. So we'll stretch and lift. Give me 4 from here. However hard you want to be working. Gonna reach, woo, and push it all the way back up. And reach. Check that roller's not moved. And bring it up. Last couple. We'll be lying down after these. And pull. Yeah, even those thighs are working for us. Last one, reaching back. And lifting up. And relax it down. Okay, so now we're going to lie lengthways. So I'm going to swap to my longer roller. At this point, this is where you could lie on a towel, okay? Yeah, that's about the same length. So either lie down on your towel or just lie down on the floor, or we're going to lie down and on to our roller. Okay, I'm going to start with some very gentle arm circles. Make sure it's in the right position. Okay, just get yourself comfy. So you should be able to feel your spine, okay? If we imagine our spine starts behind our eyes, okay, I know it's not quite, and just have weight behind the eyes. Your eyes should be going directly up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're not looking behind you, or likewise, you don't want to be looking at your toes at this stage. Yeah, eyes going up, so you've got lots of lovely space around your chest. Just take your feet wide, feel nicely balanced, and we're going to take some big arm circles. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Relax those circles all the way around. They should feel really lovely, hopefully. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Good, keep it going here. If you can touch the floor behind you and then keep touching the floor all the way around, that's great. Obviously, just take it as far as you can go, if they're not too big. Yeah, or if you've really got tight shoulders, you can just give me sort of elbow circles from here instead. So either just gentle elbow circles, or those full, nice big stretchy arm circles. Give me a couple more. Hopefully you've got lots of room around you. Last one. Okay, and we're going to stay with our arm and shoulder stretching. So we're going to take our hands back. Just take the hands as close to the floor as you can. Don't know if they're not quite touching. And then we're going to draw our elbows towards our hips, but we're trying to keep our elbows on our hands on the floor. So that's, I go quite far. Okay, I can feel a big stretch from here. So try not to sort of come to this position, okay? We want to try and keep the chest open and keep the shoulders stretched. So like little chicken wings, I'm going to call them. So we're going to push away, and then we're going to make our little wings, elbows drawing in, but hands staying heavy and into the floor. And push away. Give me 6 from here. So we're going to draw in, get that really nice stretch. If you've been sat at a computer, especially if you're in an awkward position, working from home, yeah, this should really open out those tight shoulders. And again, pulling into that stretch. And all the time, just think about having a heavy pelvis, yeah, nice relaxed hips. We've got to balance in a minute, so give me just one more of these big stretches for me. And relax. Okay, hopefully that should feel really nice and open. So we're going to go for some bicycle legs. Always tougher on the roller. So you can just go one leg. Just get used to how it feels. So we're going to bicycle forward. Remember to make them nice and big. Okay, so you don't want to just be here, just the knee. You're drawing it in, you're stretching it up, going along and coming back in. Okay, so just do singles for me, yeah, and then change. If you want to test that balance, you're going to take both legs up and you're going to bicycle. Okay, so you can take both legs moving. A little bit hard on our coordination. You can keep one leg still and just bicycle one leg. Okay, it's amazing how tough that can feel. So you can have both legs lifted, but just one leg is bicycling. See if you can do it. Yeah, it's a little bit mind over matter. So one leg moving and one leg is staying still. If it's too much on that brain, okay, just get both legs moving for me. And then start to relax the arms and the shoulders, okay, so you're not over gripping the floor. Working from our centre, drawing those knees in. Okay, hopefully you've had a go on both legs. If you're on singles, let's change it. We're going to reverse. We're going to drive the knees in. Take the legs long. Oh, you can't see my toes. Take the legs really long and draw it in. Long and draw it in. Should feel like a little bit more work going backwards. Keep that balance. Last few. Change legs if you're on singles. Give me about 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, got a little bit more work here. Just going to move the roller back ever so slightly. Make sure I'm still on. And we've got our toe dips. Okay, so got loads of lovely space. So one leg lifted, yeah, or 2 if you feel okay. So remember the angle at the knee is going to stay the same. Hopefully on video it's going to work really well. You can see the angle of my knee remaining the same. So I'm going to open up from the hip, going to tap the toe down and slowly draw it back in. Going to change, we're going to tap down and draw it back in. Don't reach the floor. If you get this far and it all feels too much, don't bend at the last moment, okay? Keep the angle at the knee the same. If you're feeling okay, you can make the angle bigger, so the toes tap further away and draw it back in. You can obviously go straight legs then, so you lower the straight leg down and the straight leg pulls back up. Straight leg lowers, ooh. Straight leg brings back up. I'm glad I had a little stretch beforehand. So leg lowers, pulls back up. We're all working the same move. So if you're here, yeah, it's the same move. It's the same movement at the hip. It's the same core muscles working. Okay, give me a few more. Give me 10. However your work is. So we're going to tap 1. Nice and slow and steady. Don't rush them. 2. And 3. Keeping those shoulders loose. Take it 4. Ooh, clicky hip. 5. 6. I'll see if I can go for straight ones at the end. 7. This one's wanting to bend. 8. 9. Last one. Hopefully you've stayed on. And relax. Okay, we are going to take another lie down right at the end, but at the moment we're going to come off. So either come seated or just roll yourself to one side. And we're going to take a lie down now, back over the roller. So I'm just going to change the short one to make it easy, or just get that towel and pop it in the same position. So thoracic extension. Hopefully you can see, yeah, it's in the upper third of my chest. Yeah, it's not down in my lower back, and it's not going to be on my neck. Feet can just go lovely and wide. So at this point, if you don't like going back over, you're going to stay here. You're going to look at your knees. And you're going to give me pelvic circles. So you're going to go heavy on your tailbone, heavy on the one hip, heavy back towards your belly button, right over to the other hip, and heavy again, okay? And then you're going to go back the other way. You can get a lot of movement here, okay? So when my back was really bad and my pelvis was really bad, this is what I did every day. I just had the roller supporting me and I just got my pelvis moving again. Okay, so move that pelvis, or let's take a stretch. You can take yourself all the way back. A lot of people don't support their head here, okay? You can take it here. I much prefer to support the waist of my head. Oh. And then use your stomach muscles, okay, to draw yourself back up. Don't rely on pulling that neck up. And then change position slightly. And again, stretching back. And bring it up. You can also take a little massage here as well, especially if you've just got one really tight area. Just get the weight over to that side, give it a little massage, support that head, and then take yourself back over. Oh, give those back muscles a little iron out. Okay, we'll just stay here for a moment longer, taking a big stretch back over. And pulling into that centre, draw it up. Last one, big stretch, open up that chest. And bring it up. Okay, going to keep the roller short and lengthways across the mat. It's going to come underneath our pelvis. So you come into this position however you can. It's going to go underneath our hips. I want to make sure you can see my toes. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for a hip stretch. So the roller is centred right underneath the weight of my pelvis. Again, it's not balancing my lower back. Okay, it's more towards my tailbone. You can keep it here, just keep this leg on the floor. Gonna get a really nice big stretch from here. You can just relax, or if you can pick up the leg and give it a hug towards you, and that's gonna deepen this nice big hip stretch we're looking for. Let the head relax, just let it rock from side to side. Take a moment to breathe. We've got some tough work after this hip stretch. I've added in a rollover. Okay, we don't do them very often. Don't worry, there's an option though. And place the leg down. Again, fold in, stretch away. Just keep it here. You can always hold the roller if you feel a little bit unbalanced. If you can, pull the leg in. And let the head relax. Yeah, just a little bit of movement from side to side. Keep lengthening and stretching this leg away from you. So it's not just loose, okay, it's active, it's stretching. Take a moment to breathe. Let's go one more on each side. So we're going to change and reach in. And you can always just pop a cushion underneath your hips. It's just something to give the hip a little bit of height so you can get that nice open stretch feeling. Listening in. And again, change. Take your time over the change if you need to. Pulling in. And relax. Okay, so we're now going to take the roller away. And it's going to go just on the floor. I'm going to wiggle this way a little bit. Okay, so we've got a roll over. Haven't got to go all the way over if you don't want to though. So I'm going to put myself back on the roller, sorry. Put yourself back onto the roller, you're going to hold on to the roller. Both legs are going to lift. Okay, we're going to flex our feet. We're going to push them up towards the ceiling and we're just going to bounce in for 3 and points and lift up. So we're going to bounce in for 3 and reach away. Obviously the further you reach away, the more you're going to be working. So kick in, little bounces for 3 and points and reach away. If we can, we're going to take it into a rollover. So we're going to flex, we're going to lift, we're going to pounce for 3 little pushes. We're going to point, we're going to control the roll back down and we're going to reach away. Have a go. You've got the roller, it's helping you. So we're going to lift and push. 1, 2, 3. Point, slow roll back down. Keeping your legs as close to your face as you can as you roll back down. That's where the real stretch is happening, okay? So, taking over. Rather than coming back down and letting those legs go up, keep the legs nice and close. You're going to roll back down. Oh, mine are shaking. And point, reach away. Give me 2 more. If it's feeling too much, yeah, you just stay here and you reach away. Okay, always an option for you. Or you can even place 1 foot down and just do little kicks like I've just done in the mini class. So 1 more for me. Point, reach away. And relax. Okay, this time we take the roller away and we're going to come over and onto our chest for a little mini swan dive. So carefully rolling ourselves up, making sure everything feels okay. You can just do normal swan dive here. Yeah, some people aren't keen on swan dive with the roller, but we're going to give it a go because it's really nice extension through our shoulders and it also activates your back muscles a little bit deeper. Okay, so we're going to come over and onto our chest. We have got a thigh massage after our swan dive. Okay, I'm going to wiggle all the way back so you can hopefully see me. So I'm going to stretch the roller away and then just draw it back in. So I'm not even going to lift at the moment. Just going to stretch out those shoulders and draw it back. And then I just start to lift and stretch away. Press down into the roller. You've got to get that press. And then the head lifts and we roll it up. Get a really good stretch through those stomach muscles, okay? So you're going to reach away, press down and roll it up. Yeah, so I'm really feeling the stretch through here. Sorry about my feet, they don't fit in. I'm just going to lift my feet up. So I'm going to stretch away and press and roll it up. Don't do your swan dive with your feet up the wall. Gonna reach away and press and roll up. Oh, give me a couple more. Obviously ditch the roller if you want to. And reach. Last one. And relax. Okay, I'm going to bring the roller in and underneath our thighs. Going to take a little roll over our thighs. This is the nasty bit. So we're going to rest on our elbows. You can keep your feet on the floor, okay? You can just walk forward. So you don't go onto your knees themselves. And then you can just sort of walk yourself back. Get a little bit more weight. Lift those feet up and walk it forward. Nice and steady. If you feel any really tight areas, then slow down and give them an extra little massage over them. I don't feel too bad at the moment. Stay lifted, okay? This should be straight. Don't want to be sagging, okay? So just stay connected. You're working those stomach muscles as well. So we're going to roll forward and roll back. Then it gets nastier. So you're going to turn your hips one way, so toes are pointing towards you guys at the front. I'm going to go forward. So you're going to roll the outside of one thigh and the inside of the other thigh. Going to walk it back. Going to walk forward. Woo! And walk it back. Give me a couple more. Toes facing one way. This will show if you're a little bit tight on the one side. And walk it forward. And walk it back. And then we're going to rotate. So just rotate your hips a tiny bit, rotate those toes. Now you're going to be on the other side. So you're just walking forward and rolling back. So the other way of doing this would be to have your heels out, okay? Or to have both your toes out. So if one of those really felt uncomfortable, then you can go toes out. So you're going just at the inside, and then you can go toes in. So you go more on the outside. Okay, we're not going to do IT bands, okay? It's just going to look too painful on my behalf. So if you want to, you can always go onto your side and do your full IT band. So one more little massage. And relax. Okay, staying in this position, but we're going to take the roller to the top of our mat. We're going to do a little plank with some movement. So resting between your elbow and your wrist. You're going to work keeping the shoulders over your elbows and just work those knees back a little bit, okay? And then you're just going to roll away and roll back. So it's a really small movement, okay, if you're on your knees. So if you're on your knees, it's just a small little movement. Or we can make the movement bigger by lifting up onto our toes. So we're going to lift up onto our toes, hold that half plank position. Then you're going to look at your toes, bum goes up and look back down. Going to give me 6. So we're going to take the hips up and back down. I'm going to count that as 2. And we're going to lift 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and relax. You can stay here a little bit longer if you really want to. Okay, gonna come down and onto our side. Okay, we've got half plank again, but on our side. So, top. So we're gonna have our top leg in front. The closer the roller is towards you, slightly easier it's going to be, okay? It's going to be tough anyway, or a little bit further away if you can. Shoulder underneath elbow, elbow, shoulder and hips lined up. Use your hands to support you, especially on the first one. Yeah, so you're just going to press up and hold. See how that feels. You can always then lighten that hand and lower back down. Give me 5 more from here if you can. Yeah, so you start with your hand on your side, press up and lower back. If you don't want to get the roller involved at all, just take your feet away, give me our normal lift and our side stretch over. Okay, 3 more from here. So with the roller or without, we're going to lift and bring it back. Give me 1 more, lift it up and bring it back. Tiny bit more work here before we change sides. Roller's going to come out in front and we're going to take a full lie down. Top leg is on the roller. This underneath leg is lined up with your ear, okay? This is making a straight line. Going to lift the leg up and hold. Try and let the upper body relax. Inner thighs doing the work. Going to give me 10 pulses. So you're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a little rest. Give me 10 more. Okay, so just lift and hold for 10 or little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Catch your breath. We've got those half planks with our feet on the roller. We're going for 6. So you've either we've got our feet on the roller. Top leg is in front. Okay, so if you're here, just move that top leg in front. Just going to help align ourselves up. Lift out of our shoulder. I might go for 1. Use the floor. Press yourself up. Then take the hand away. See how we go. And then lower ourselves back down, stronger on this side. And again, press and lift from here. So lift and hold and relax it down. 4 more without the roller. You can still have straight legs without the roller. Okay, I'm just not going to move the roller out of the way. Or with bent legs, we lift and lower back down. Last 3. Let's lift and lower. Couple more. Remember, you can hit pause. You can do as many of these as you want to at any point, or you can hit the skip button and miss them out because they can feel tough, and relax it down. Okay, bring that roller out in front, or your roll up towel or a couple of cushions works equally well here. Just let hip space forward And we're going to lift this underneath leg, okay? Make sure it's nice and straight. So let's pulse for 10. We're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it relax, just catch your breath. Yeah, adjust the roll if you need to. Hopefully it's just the right height for those hips. And we'll give me 10 more. So just lift and hold or pulse. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. We're stretching, okay? So we're going to bring ourselves up to seated. Going to place our feet on the roller, okay? We had our bum on the roller earlier, so our feet are going to go on the roller instead. See if you can just use the hook of your ankle, keep your feet nicely flexed, and we're going to do the same stretch we did earlier. So hands are just going to rest in between, head's going to relax, shoulders are going to relax, going to roll yourself forward. If you can, just see if you can grab hold of the roller. It might just help pull yourself in. If it's too far away, obviously just move the roller a little bit closer, and then hopefully we can just pull ourselves into the stretch. And roll it up. Let's go again. Reaching forward. Keep those heels strong, yeah, grab those toes if you can, and roll it up. Give me 2 more. Flex those feet, grab hold, pull ourselves into a nice deep stretch. And release. Let's go 1 more. Flex into those feet. Rest forward, pull in. And relax. Okay. Quick lie down on the roller, okay? Because I promised we would, so just take another lie down onto our longer roller or our towels. Okay, have a little rock from side to side if you want to. Just pause. We're going to take a couple little curl ups. So if you're not going to lift your feet, your hands can be behind your head. You can just curl up to look at your knees. Still tricky, you've got to work on that balance and rest back down. So if your feet are staying on the floor, you can keep your head supported. If you're going to lift those feet though, you're going to use the floor to give you that support. So you're going to be curling up from here, using the floor. Let's add in a little bit of leg work. So we're going to take those legs up. You can go single, so we can curl up and reach away and roll back down. We can curl up, reach away, curl back down. Give me 5 on each leg or give me 10 doubles. So we can curl, reach and fold it back. And reach 2. Relax. Reach 3. Nice and loose on these hands if you can. Yeah, try not to over grip the floor. Keep your shoulders lovely and loose. Oh, add a little wiggle. Keep it going. Give me 5 more. Reach 1. And 2, ooh. And 3. You can go a tiny bit low with those legs if you really want to work nice and hard. Last one. Fold it in, rest it down. Just give me a couple of big arm openers, so breathing into the arms. And last one. Okay, we're going to come up onto our knees. We're going to take like a little mini roll down and into a lovely big cat stretch at the same time. So either roll to one side or bring ourselves up. Going to come around onto our knees. Just going to switch to the smaller roller to make my life a little bit easier. So imagine we're going to be rolling down. So we're going to stretch and breathe in. Going to breathe out, going to open our arms. We're going to let our head relax. We're going to roll the body down. We're going to walk the roller away, take our arms through, big stretch. Roll it back, curl up through the spine. And a couple more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Rolling away from you. Taking your head through your arms. And tuck the pelvis, roll up through the spine. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Let's go again. Rolling away. And rolling up. Just give me 2 deep breaths to finish. Breathing in. And breathing out. 2 more, not face you. Breathing in, lift. Breathing out. Last one. And breathe out. And relax. Hopefully we crammed loads in there. And see you again soon. Bye.